Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I wanted to create a video on how to do your foundation. A lot of girls out there, they're just starting into makeup, getting their fingers dirty, so I just wanted to make this video to help some people out. I know a lot of people requested this video, texted me personally and requested this video, so I really wanted to make it and share my tips, my tricks, and some suggestions down below. In my description, I'll be sharing with you guys some of the products that I've used that I've loved over the years, because I've been doing makeup for so long now. I have quite a few tricks, quite a few products that I've tried that I would do recommend. So if you guys want to see that, just check out the description box. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so pretty much what I'm gonna do first is do my eye makeup. You guys know this is like the first part that I do in all of my tutorials. I really don't see the need in like putting my foundation and then my eyeshadow, especially when there's like fallout, and just getting rid of fallout after you put your foundation on is just very tedious, and I don't like doing that. So I rather just put my eyeshadow on before my foundation. So I'm just gonna speed through the process. Today I'm gonna be using my City Mini Palette by Makeup by Shyla. If you guys don't know, she's a YouTuber, beauty influencer on YouTube, and this is her palette. I don't tend to normally gravitate towards this palette because of how limited the shades are, but I just think that I needed to switch it up, do something different with my eyes, because I think I've been doing like the same thing consecutively. So I'm just gonna use this today, and yeah, I'm just gonna speed through the process. You guys know I love this. This is my eyeshadow primer potion. Set it and then work with my eyeshadow. Again, I'm just gonna speed through the process and then we're gonna get started with the foundation. Okay, so now that that's done, pretty much I just did like kind of like a sandwich eye. Well, not really a sandwich eye, but like a regular basic eyeshadow look. I used this color in my crease, this one in my outer V, and this one on my lid, basic. And then I used the Tarte Maneater mascara. I really do like this mascara. It gives a lot of length to my lashes, so if you have really short lashes, I do recommend this. And I also, you guys know, I always set my eyeshadow looks or my eyeshadow primer with the brown shade from this Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette. It's like the perfect shade to put on my eyes, especially because I have darkness on my eyelids. So the first step is exfoliating. So I do this in 3 ways, but I only have 2 right now. There's a chemical exfoliant, so I know Peter Thomas Roth has one, Kate Somerville has one. Basically, it's like a chemical peel you just put on your face and rub it in circles, and your dead skin will start coming off, and you just wipe it off and wash your face, and then you'll have fresh new skin appearing. These 2 are actually physical exfoliants. So this one, you guys know, it's just a brush, a silicone brush. So it goes like that, and you just like rub it in circular motions all over your face with cleanser. And I usually do this when I'm taking off my makeup. When I wake up, I do it twice a day. It's gentle enough for you to do it twice a day. That's why I like the silicone brush heads. I don't necessarily like Clarisonic. I feel like you have to do that like once or twice a week because of how abrasive it can be. But this one is very, 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 very gentle for your face. So this one is basically a face shaver, and I kind of have some hair on it. But anyways, it's a face shaver. So it's like an electrical one. I just shave my face like that, and it's also exfoliating your face. It's taking off all the dead skin, and I do that like twice a week maybe, because I'm Indian. My hair grows back very quickly, so I just like to have a flawless hairless base, if you guys know what I mean. By the way, guys, this was like $3 from Elf, and I still have it. I don't know if that's sanitary or not, but I have not been breaking out because I've had it for so long, so I'm just gonna continue to use it. I don't know how long you're supposed to replace it, but this I think was like $3. I totally recommend it. By the way, I'm gonna have some suggestions and some recommendations for exfoliants and other things that I'll be talking about today. The second step to creating a flawless base is moisturizing. So you guys know I love this moisturizer by Clinique. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, but you guys can use whatever moisturizer you guys want. Whatever works for you, just use that. So I just take it and warm it up with my fingertips and just rub it into my face. You guys see me do this every single tutorial. I really can't go without this stuff. I love the moisture it brings to my face. If you guys have dry skin, even oily skin that if you use like acne products, I totally recommend using this moisturizer, because you guys know that acne products basically dry your skin out. This just brings the moisture back. It refreshes your face, and you guys won't have dry patches anywhere, because I know when I was younger I used to use like retinol and stuff like that to shed my skin's first layer, and I used to use this on top of it, and it just used to, you know, just bring a lot of moisture back to my face, as well as like not make my face look dry. I still looked dewy, I still looked, you know, my skin still looked healthy even though it was going through a lot. So I totally recommend this. Third step I would say is primer. I really believe that every single makeup look or every single makeup routine should have a really good primer. This one by Fenty Beauty, this is called the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. I love this because everybody can use this, whether you have dry skin, whether you have oily skin, but it just helps create a matte base. If you guys don't want your foundation looking too dewy, I totally recommend this primer. So I just pump a little pump on my finger and just rub it on my face. You guys know I've been loving this primer so much. I am like down here. I need to pick up another one because I really do love this one. Another great primer if you have acne skin is the Cover FX mattifying primer. That one has salicylic acid inside of it. It just helps with your acne. It just helps, you know, demolish them. Any little thing helps when you have acne. So I really do like that one, and that one is more like a silicone concealer. I was about to say concealer. That one is more of a silicone primer, so it'll fill in your pores if you guys do have big pores. So I really like that. It just creates a smooth canvas for you guys to work on. Now this step is very optional. I don't normally tend to do this in my makeup routine, but if I'm looking for like more of a dewy look that day, then I will definitely put this in. This is the Algenist Concentrated Luminizing Drops. I forgot what shade this was in, but basically it's just like Cover FX drops. If you guys have seen that, you put a little bit on your finger, right, and I'll just rub it out for you, and it basically gives you a little glow under your foundation. I really do like this one because it dries down completely. So I'm not doing this today because I'm going for a more of a like matte look. So the fifth step is it fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the fifth step is going into your foundation. Now, I love this foundation. I love a full coverage foundation. If you guys don't like full coverage foundation, if you guys don't like matte foundations, this one is not really the right one for you. This one is very full coverage. You guys can build it up to super full coverage if you guys want, and this one helps keep you matte all day, but it's such a great foundation. I know so many people who love it. I'll list a couple of foundations I have tried down below. This one I think was like $12–13. I know the Maybelline one is like $7–8 at the drugstore. I love that one too, the Maybelline Fit Me. I've also tried NARS I've tried Cover Facts, Makeup Forever. I've tried the Kat Von D foundation. Tried so many foundations, and I'll only leave the one that I recommend down below. But I just love this foundation because it comes in so many different shades and it meets my needs because I love full coverage, I love matte, and that's what I love. I like working with because I have oily skin. So I'm in the shade F13 if you guys want to know, and basically how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna take out the doe foot and just gonna start sweeping all across my face, reaching in for product when I need it. And this foundation dries on pretty quickly, so I have to work with it pretty fast. Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you guys about brushes. So you can use either a sponge or a brush. With this, I tend to use both. But if I was recommending only one for you guys, I would say the sponge because it's the easiest to work with, and it also helps sheer out your foundation a little bit. Use it always damp, but I just like going in with the foundation. I go in circular motions and then just pounce it inside the skin so there's no harsh edges, there's no streaks, you know. I like doing both. The combination is really helpful for you. The brush that I'm using is the Real Technique sculpting brush. This is used for cream contouring, but I find that it's really good for foundation. And this is the Real Techniques complexion sponge. Don't sleep on Real Techniques, guys, because they have really great stuff at a really affordable price. So if you guys want to check these out, I'll also have these linked down below. So I'm just gonna go in circular motions into my foundation. Thank God it has not started drying down yet, or else we would have been in trouble. Another little tip I have is whatever foundation you have left over on your brush, if you have dark under eyes, just add it to your under eyes, so you don't really need to go into a color correcting concealer because you already have that base canceling your under eyes out. So I just like to do this. It's pretty helpful. And then I'm gonna go into my sponge and just pounce this all over my face just to make sure there's no harsh edges. And we have a nice, smooth, flawless base going on. I also like taking it down my neck too because sometimes my foundation don't match. Okay, so I'm just gonna fast forward some of the parts because I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, but I'm gonna come back when I'm adding on to this foundation routine. Okay, so now we're finally at the end. The last step is pretty much just putting setting spray on. This is the Skindinavia, the makeup finishing spray. This is the oil control one because you guys know I do have oily skin. I'm sure you're sick of me telling you guys that by now, but yeah, I do have oily skin. I don't want to look like a slick ball. I just want a nice matte flawless base. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna spray this all over my face and wait for it to dry. I do use a lot of it. That concludes this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it, took something from this video. Even if it helped only one of you, I'm grateful. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.